appreciate it. Declan Smith says, did you see that West Ham signed Jesse Lingard on loan till the end of the season? I hope he thrives on a Moyes. Yeah, but I've already seen right now that you have a little bit too much of an unrealistic expectation about West Ham. You should be very happy with how they've gone so far this season, but you shouldn't be expecting them to even challenge for the title. Like when I said before that the title challenges right now are Liverpool, City, United, and potentially Everton and Leicester, and then you said, and West Ham too. Like that means that you're thinking that West Ham are a chance, but you got to get that out of your mind, otherwise you'll be disappointed because West Ham aren't winning the league this year. West Ham aren't winning the league. Yeah, Turner Francis Moyes is finished. I don't know what you're talking about there. Moyes is doing very well with West Ham. Very well. West Ham are looking great. They do. But they are realistically about 8th position right now. 7th or 8th, based on the fact that they've played more games than other teams. So, I think about 7th, actually, not 8th. I think they're about 7th or so. But they're having a very good year. No, you weren't, Declan Smith. No, you weren't joking. I know you're going to say it now, but you weren't joking. No, you weren't. Turner Friend says he's the biggest overachiever in history, David Moyes. More like David Moyes. Look, obviously I'm a City fan, and you know, I think that he's the greatest United manager to ever go around. I think he was the greatest Man United manager in history. And I would love them to put a statue outside of the stadium for David Moyes. But he's doing fantastic for West Ham. He's doing what he's doing for West Ham right now, like what he did with Everton. That he always made them at least compete for a good area of the table. Is what he did with Everton. And then obviously he ruined his career a little bit going by Man United. And then now at West Ham he's doing the goods. He's showing a little bit of the goods, you know, baby. Woo! Get around, buddy. David Moyes, best Man United manager ever. Declan Smith said he wasn't ready for the Man United job, but other than that, he's a good manager. He's okay. I think that, you know, West Ham have always been in a position where they were building to what they've got right now. I think it was... the only reason that I, amongst pretty much everyone, had them relegated this year was because of the troubles that were going on off the field before the season started with West Ham, and also the way they finished last year. I definitely thought they were definitely amongst the pack to potentially be relegated, but they surprised me this year. They've surprised everyone. There's no one who can tell me that they had them above 15th. Not one person who, you know, before the season started, could have told me that they have West Ham above 15. Benny33 says, Moyes is debatable with Mourinho as best Man U manager ever. No, Moyes is the best Man U manager ever. No. Moyes is the best Manchester United manager ever. I don't want to hear about any competition. I don't want to hear about anyone other opinions. David Moyes deserves to be... He deserves the club to change the name of Old Trafford to David Moyes. That should be their stadium name. Turner Friend says, he's a bit like Sam Allardyce, but for teams stuck in mid-table for over 3 years. No. Sam Allardyce and David Moyes, I wouldn't compare them. No. Declan Smith says, yes, our owners are absolute dickheads. I wouldn't be complaining as much as I would be complaining if I was a Newcastle fan or a Sunderland fan or a lot of these teams in the Championship and the League One who used to be successful but aren't anymore because the owners don't like to put any money into the club. It's funny how Newcastle and Sunderland are both in that situation. You know, both those teams there around that area. I think Middlesbrough's kind of in the situation too, which is quite odd because all 3 teams in that area. But I hate Middlesbrough. I'm glad that they're not in the Premier League. And if they come back to the Premier League, I'm going to throw up because I hate playing that team. They always have it over us, whether it be nowadays or back when they beat us 8-1. They always have it over us. Even how good we are now, Middlesbrough always find a way to get a result against City. Turner Friend says, Allardyce saves teams from relegation. Moyes saves teams from going over 5 years stuck without any threat of going down or any push for Europe. He gives them a bounce and makes them season more interesting. That's what you want if you're West Ham, though. Like, that's brilliant if you're West Ham. That's exactly what you want. Like, I don't know what you complain about there. Like, if you're West Ham, you're not competing for the league. You want it to be interesting. You know, you want to be a better mid-table team. You don't need to be competing for the title. The Premier League isn't set up like that. You know, Leicester winning that year in 2016 and then going on with it because of the financial reward they got from winning it was fantastic. It was unbelievable. But unless you get some form of investment, because they did get investment. People forget. They did get a little bit of investment. Not like your Cities and Uniteds and your Chelseas and your Arsenals. Not Arsenal. Arsenal never spend. That's why they're shit now. You know, they wanted to say for years, oh, yeah, we don't spend. Yeah, also, get Wenger out. We don't spend. Get Wenger out. We're always going to be top 4. Eat a dick, all right? That's what you get for talking shit for so long and telling us how bloody good you are. You know, you wanted Wenger out. Now you want Wenger. Now you basically want Wenger in because now they are absolutely horrific. Jim says, who would you regard as the dirtiest English club of all time? Man United. Billy McHugh says, West Ham are doing very well. I can see them getting into Europa if Lingard does perform well. Yeah, I can see West Ham. I don't know about coming top 5. No, I don't think they can come top 5 or top 6. I think they'll probably finish around 7th or 8th, which is probably 8th. I think they'll have that's a very good season for them. I think Chelsea will still finish above them, regardless. Arsenal should still probably finish above them. Tottenham will finish above them, but they're a bunch of bottle jobs. They're so shit. Like, they're so. I hate when people tell me Tottenham are going to win the league. It's like, shut up. You don't even watch Premier League if you think Tottenham will win the league. Declan Smith says, really, West Ham should be aiming for mid-table every season, but it's just behind the scenes that ruins our club. Yeah, bingo. It's spot on. Spot on. 8th is very respectful for us. 8th is very good for you. Not respectable. 8th is very good for you guys. That when you guys were expected to get relegated and you come in 8th, you're very happy with that one.